Go there.
Hello, Amsterdam. It's great to see you today. I would like to open the session with a few questions. Imagine you are a warehouse operator. What if an asset could tell you exactly what it's been through? What if a label could not only tell you where the asset is, but also what happened to it? Was the box moved? Did the temperature exceed a limit? Did it sit idle for a long time? What if this label could be completely battery-free without recharging? Just the ambient light that's already within your warehouse. Today, together with Dracula Technologies, we would like to show you that this idea is not just a fantasy. It's real, it's working, and it's changing the game. Let's talk about why do we need this. Logistics and warehouse operations are under pressure like never before. More assets, fewer people, higher volumes, less time, and all of it with tighter margins and growing sustainability requirements. And the reality is, tracking systems today either provide binary visibility, like RFID, or are too high maintenance to deploy at scale. Of course, battery-powered IoT devices are still a critical pillar for modern logistics, for use cases that require rich and continuous data streams. In fact, also our own Truvami portfolio includes powerful battery-based devices that still continue to be the right tool for many jobs. But here's the truth. Not all use cases need this type of granularity. And also not all operations have the means to support this overhead of maintaining thousands of battery-powered devices. And also looking from a sustainability point of view, billions of disposable batteries going into tracking labels simply does not align with environmental goals. So, to make asset tracking truly scalable, especially for intralogistics, it has to be battery-free. So, to observe the battery-free tracking space evolve over time, we know the QR codes were manual, simple, but also error-prone. Then, RFID brought us automation, gate-level visibility, but also limited to binary data. It shows us if an asset has been scanned, but not what happened between the checkpoints. And now we're entering a third phase, the energy-harvested, context-aware tracking that provides us with rich insights without the heavy infrastructure. And this, what we are introducing today, is not a replacement for all trackers. It's a new, powerful tool that complements existing technologies, especially when scalability, simplicity, and sustainability matter most. We call it the intelligence era, where we move tracking from the static IDs to a dynamic understanding. And now this is where the Truvami Smart Label comes in, and why we think it's a game changer. The label is flexible, cost-effective, and completely battery-free, and also context-aware. So it provides more than just binary location between gates. It provides exact location. It tells you, has the box been moved? Has it been exposed to a temperature risk? Was the asset mishandled? And all of this completely maintenance-free, and also without changing your workflows. Let's take a look under the hood, because the label itself is just one piece of the whole solution. What makes the solution truly flexible is the Truvami architecture behind it. The platform was designed to integrate directly into your workflows. Whether you want to have a location insight directly into your ERP, or movement detection connected that triggers an alert in your warehouse management system, or to stream data right into your analytics tool, Truvami makes it seamless. It's lightweight, modular, and ready to adapt to the systems you already use today. So, what does this unlock for your operations? First of all, time savings and loss reduction. You don't spend so much time anymore to search your assets, and you have faster recovery. Second of all, it automates your workflows. You can trigger logic based on dwell times and motion events. Thirdly, sustainable. Less batteries, more safety. And lastly, maintenance-free, hands-free, continuous visibility. Now we need a way to power this thing without a battery, and how we do this solely on light, and how this can be done, how it can be deployed at scale. I will hand over to Jerome to explain this to us.
Thanks, Chiara. Hi, everyone. So my name is Jerome. I'm with Dracula Technology. And before presenting our technology, I just want to share with you some statements. What are the main drivers when we speak about mass deployment for IoTs? Basic things. I just want to summarize it and to make sure that we are all aligned on that. So what we need to make this happen, mass deployment for IoT, we need the right electrical low-power components. We need the right design house, being able to design low-power electronics to make it happen, to make it real. We need the connectivity, and that's the reason why we are here with all the ecosystem. And we also need to make sure, what about the energy? Because the energy is one of the main limitations that we see. And now, based on these four drivers, we want just to go through any one quickly. The first, the different technology. If we speak about components, are the components available and reliable? Yes, they're reliable. We can find low power. You have many players here presenting their old technology, MCUs, sensors, any kind of products that go around the energy harvesting and around the electronics for ultra low power. That's done. Do we have the reliable design house? Yes. We know many companies being able to make reference design and already made and have some deployment of that technology. Same for the connectivity. The connectivity, the reliability of this different connectivity is there. It's not anymore to be proven. It's existing. It's real, and such an event showcases that all the different, let's say, way to connect the different technologies, communication protocol makes sense. And finally, what about the free power source? Energy harvesting is one part of the answer, and it's reliable. It has been deployed already. Now, what is available? Components, low power, they are available. Design house ready to make it? Yes, available, checked. Same for communication protocol. They are available at scale already for this. Same for energy harvesting solution. Low power solution are there, ready to be used. Basic thing, what Chiara mentioned about mass deployment, we speak about cost. Everything needs to be cost effective. Components, that's done. That's tech again. For the design house, again, everything is cost effective, and we know how to design this kind of product in a very economic way that makes sense and which is relevant. And this is the same again for communication protocol. We speak about LoRa, of course, but we speak about Wirepass, BLE, Wi-Fi, many others have been named before during the keynote of Johan and Winke. And also cost-effective for the solution. Right now you have batteries. Batteries are quite low cost, but they have some limitations that were presented that can allow you to drive on very long time and not to work for many years, what energy harvesting can do. And our technology, with all the other players here, some of my colleagues, we don't name them competitors, Epishine or some other players such as Voltaic, are there also to display that that's feasible and we can make it. Finally, everybody look, okay, interesting. It's available, it's reliable, it's cost effective, but is it at scale? Components, yes. Design, yes. Also for the communication, everything is there. And now, related to energy harvesting, which 3-4 years ago was questioned, can we consider energy harvesting as a real solution for the future to power the electronics? Yes. It's feasible, it's done, and it's at scale. Now let me introduce Dracula in a few words. Dracula, the most important thing, sorry, before, what's missing when we speak about mass deployment? We speak about market traction. Everything is ready, but what about the market traction? Market traction is there. So what was supposed to be the mass deployment to be the challenge Now it's no more a challenge because everything has been done so far. So the only thing now is to go and to work with the ecosystem to make it happen and to make it real. Coming back to what we do at Dracula, we do OPV, organic photovoltaic. We generate energy from ambient light, indoor, outdoor, low luminosity mostly. It's where we're the most relevant, warehouse for logistic retail, such application that Truvami is covering. It's made by inkjet printing that allows us to make any kind of shape of design, just to make sure that we can produce what will fit with your IoT, with your product, just to guarantee the optimum size, the only necessary raw materials. It's made with organic materials, no rare earths, no heavy metals, can be recycled. So we're also checking something important about the sustainability of the IoTs. So we are doing our job for that. And something very important, we speak about lifespan. We guarantee 8 to 10 years lifespan for indoor use with a T80 standards. 80% of the initial performance still there 8 to 10 years later on in an indoor application. And we are at scale. What makes us unique at Dracula, we mostly work in very low environment. Such a light here is good enough for us. So it's typically the light that we'll find in a warehouse or typical retail. It works, it's good enough, we can do that. And the latest improvement we've made both in chemistry and physics to improve the efficiency of our technology and our design allow us to achieve 40% more efficiency. Something also important when it's related to the layer 2.0, the new version. The traditional stack was made with 5 layers. We moved to 3 layers. The benefit, direct benefit, let's say we have better efficiency because we improve the active surface. We also are also more stable. We increase the stability by limiting the number of interfaces between the different layers. We are cost effective, of course, because we reduce the number of layers. And of course, last thing, faster to produce. If you have only 3 layers instead of 5, for sure, you will save some time, it will be more competitive. And now, something that was the latest point that everybody was wondering, what about the production capacity? We are at scale. We are ready to produce hundreds of thousands, millions of units. Again, depending on the form factor and the size of your product. So just to let you know that what you will see here during these 2 days is there. It's available, it's ready. We just need to move to the next level altogether for the hardware, software, and connectivity. Thanks.
To conclude, to come back to the questions that we opened with, can a label be truly intelligent? Can it understand what the asset is going through? Can this be done completely battery-free? Yes, it can. We've built it together with our partners, because innovation doesn't happen in isolation, it happens through collaboration. And then we design around what's in front of us, like the light in the warehouse. We unlock intelligence that was hiding in plain sight. Because battery-free is not simple, it is smart. And now, today, finally, it is ready. Thank you. Please visit us at our booth, and we're happy to take questions and explain more about our solution.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Chiara. Thanks, Jerome.